Oh, I was muted the whole time. Sorry, guys. All right, so I was explaining that we have these two ranges, right? We have the first range right above, right around here, which is about a 90 pip range. If we can continue to trade above this range over here that we have to the left, and we also have it here as well, right? If we can continue to trade above that range, we should be good. This would be like our range one over here, and then range two over here. So we just want to see the same range happen, how it's already happened there before, right above there. And we could take safe buys um, above 1929, so 1930 area would be like safe buys. Anything buys now would be risky. If I would want to buy now, I would buy like right around 1920, 1922, which is like the bottom of this range, right? Then we can trade this range and then just get in a position and get in another trade for the same side bulls, bullish run on buys above that range, right? Just waiting, but guys, look how clean trend channels, trend channels, trend channels. I always emphasize trend channels just because it gives a good visual of market structure, right? You have your highs and your lows. As you guys can see here, we have our higher high over here, right? A lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So as you guys can see, we have good market structure to the downside on the 4 hour time frame. Now we break out right around here. After we have this breakout, we come back, retest, and then now we're continuing to the upside and possibly start to create, right, an uptrend. We saw it here, we saw it here, and then we saw this breakout. We saw a range get created. So this range that got created on this side could be this same range that's about to get created as well. But at least now we know we have clear indication of where safe sells and safe buys are, right? Risky buys and risky sells. All right, so we have, I not say it's 9/11, but I don't think we have any news. Um, just wanted to check out the charts how they were. Let's go to the 1 hour actually as well. There's not much volume yet, so we could expect. Let me see first if there's any news today. No news today. There is news at 6 p.m. for Asian session traders on GBP and AUD. I think we have no news until Thursday, I believe. Let's Wednesday we have CPI. Thursday we have PPI and retail sales, and we have unemployment claims. I wonder how that will go. If the number's higher than 225, we could expect a bullish run on XAU USD. I don't think the dollar is doing too well. We also have elections around the corner, guys. Keep that in mind. So, always be on the long term side. Any swing traders, always be alert with the fundamentals. And guys, I always like to stay on top of the fundamentals just for the simple fact that, when I trade XAU USD, I'm trading a pair against the dollar, the US dollar, right? So anything that has any type of news that's correlated to the US dollar can give it a negative impact or a positive impact. But I want to know what's going to happen, and I want to know when, right? Because if I do, I can use the the DXY index, right? I can use it to my advantage. Now I have another pair that I can look at just to get extra confirmations on XAU USD to see if gold is going to be long or short, right? So then Friday we also have Empire State and Manufacturing Index and prelim consumer sentiment. Okay, okay. So we have good amount of news this week that could bring some volume to gold. Now let's go take a look at our indices and see how they are doing. Investing.com. How was your guys' weekends? How was everybody's weekend? Hope you guys had a great weekend. All right, so guys, I like to go here to investing.com just because I get to look at the major indices, right? We get to take a look at US 30, which is pretty much Dow got for any Dow Jones for anybody that didn't know. We take a look at Nasdaq, right? Nas 100 and S&P 500. So I always like to take a look at those at these indices just to have an understanding of where the stock market is, right? Whatever's happening with the US dollar is impacting the stock market. And whatever's going on in the stock market, I would help me to know because I trade Nas 100 sometimes, and every now and then on a blue moon maybe I'll trade US 30. But I do trade, gold. And one thing that all these pairs have in common is that whatever happens with dollar, um, it reflects it on them as well, right? On those pairs. So let's take a look at the Dow. I go here, um, go to indices, futures, and you get real time stock indices, right? So as you see, on a 1 day, and this is all based off of 1 day relative performance. The dollar is pretty, but well, the markets are pretty bullish today, right? We have Nasdaq that's up 12%, 12.69, right? Then we have US 30 that's up 74.9, so 0.22%. Nasdaq almost a tenth of a percent, and S&P 500 0.14%. So I mean, they're all performing pretty bullish at the moment. So we could expect nice. Let's see. Let's go take a look at the dollar now. Oh wait, Finviz. Just to be sure, I just want to make sure that all my fundamentals are down packed, right? That I've got all my fundamentals, that I'm aware with everything and that I know what's going on, right? It's very important, guys. Part of my trading plan to understand fundamentally what's also going on. Also, I come here to take a look at Finviz, not to take a look at stocks or screens or tickers or anything like that, but I just want to see how this is doing, right? This gives you pretty much the top companies in the stock market. So if they're mostly green, then things are going. It correlates with the information that we saw on investing.com regarding indices. That indices were up, whether it's a certain percent, low percent, high percent, they're still up for the day. So it correlates. And I also come here to Forex because I get to see the 1 day relative performance with Forex pairs, right? So I take a look at Euro USD, GBP USD. These are all Forex pairs, right? USD JPY, USD USD, NZD USD, USD CAD. USD CAD's a little bearish, as you can see. That's the dollar. The dollar is a base pair. So we could see that the dollar is not doing so good today. USD JPY again, dollar as a base pair, not doing so good. It's pretty bearish, actually, pretty, pretty bearish. GBP USD, GBP the base pair outperforming the dollar. We got Euro USD outperforming the dollar as well, and we got NZD USD outperforming the dollar. So this right here is telling me that the dollar for the day is could be short, right? Now we're at 1926.5 on gold. I think I would like to get in soon. The problem with getting in soon, it could play out, guys. It's just very risky. I'm not trying to get 30 pips. It would look like this. This is a trade idea, right? Trade idea, not getting in. Somewhere right around there. I would have a 20 pip stop loss with 30 pip take profit. That could play out, guys. But let's see. Not getting in. I'm not getting in just because, for a simple fact that I'm a 4 hour support and resistance trader, and the 4 hour candle closure is in 41 minutes. If anything, I want to see how this this is actually a nice trade. Stop loss right below the wick. We do have 40 minutes left for this 4 hour candle closure. So part of my trading plan, is to be patient and wait for the 4 hour candle closure, especially when it's in 40 minutes. This is just a trade idea, guys. So I won't be executing on this trade idea. If it plays out, it plays out. Regardless, I still have a second entry right over here at 1930. This is where I would consider buying. So that being said, I'm not going to get in on this trade idea. Let me put this here. All right. Good thing we didn't get in. So that's why I'm all about being patient, guys. There's 40 minutes left for this 4 hour candle closure. There's no need to rush getting in a trade. So that being said, let's see. All right. So let's go take a look at the dollar now that we don't have to see. Impulsively, if I would have gotten in, I would be enjoying on right now. So that's why, guys, it's all about being patient. Okay, so now let's take a look at the dollar. All right, now the dollar. On For the past couple of days, we've been sort of bearish, right? We've been sort of broke that market structure there, and we could start if we can respect that 104,800 level, or even where we're at now. If it creates its lower high to continue to the downside, we could start to see a trend channel to the downside, right? I mean, we sort of have one here to the upside. Let me remove this. We have a trend channel there, right? And then we broke out of it, and then now we could range for a bit and then continue to the downside. So that's one probability that could play out. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Daily time frame, we have a bearish candle. We're closing the daily in 10 hour in about 10 hours. So let's see how we react at that level. But we're seeing strong. We already broke out of it out of this channel once, right? So we broke out of this channel once. What's it doing now? Actually, let me edit this real quick. If we broke out of the channel once, we didn't get a candle closure inside the channel, but we still broke out of it. Now, price is testing fit gap or wick filling that previous candle with a nice bearish engulfing candle to the downside. So let's see how this candle closes in the next day, and we could get some more answers regarding where the dollar could be headed in the next couple of days, possibly even weeks, right? So let's take a look at the weekly time frame. We're starting to sort of range at this level as well. Let me go down to the 4 hour and take a look at this, guys. On the weekly time frame, for the past couple months, we've only been bullish, right? So That's telling us a couple things. Now, what that could be telling us as well is that dollar doesn't want to continue to the upside. Look at the times that we've tested this area of this resistance level off the higher time frame, off the weekly time frame. This We have this weekly range here that we've been trading at. We've failed to break it four times. Well, this would be the fourth time. One, two, three, four. Right? If we reject this area again, we could see a nice push to the downside all the way to 101,650 levels, which does correlate the dollar being at that area, at that price, right, does correlate with what's going on fundamentally. So what's going on fundamentally could help us understand to where we could get to in the future, right? Regarding the DXY. For us to break this 105 area, it seems, you know, I don't think we would. But let's see. That's like our if we continue to go and break out of that level, we could see gold possibly reach 1800 level, 1850 level. Let's take a look at now that we've analyzed the DXY. Let's go back to gold. Let's see what gold's at. Just got a 4 hour. I really like this trade, guys. 34 minutes, not getting in still. Guys, if you are not part of the Discord community, feel free to join. This is where I send trade ideas, free analysis, fundamentals, let you know what's going on. We do constant giveaways. We do also a bunch of announcements, and that's where I'm at most of the time. So feel free to join anytime you guys want. The link to the Discord is in the bottom of the comment section. Join up. You guys won't miss out. More than 400 traders on that Discord as well. Waiting for the 4 hour candle closure in 30 minutes. We could. We're, we're also trading in that range 2 area, and we can with the previous candle with a stop loss below our current bottom. A 30 pip take profit, 15 and 20 pip stop loss. All right, so let's see how this trade idea goes. Either way, we got 30 minutes to not be in this trade, to not be in drawdown, save ourselves some money. So, and stress. Let me know if you guys are in any positions at the moment. Let's take a look at Nasdaq as well. Nas 100. What you guys do this weekend? Let me know. Comment down in the comment section what you guys did this weekend. Pretty excited to know what you guys did. All right, so we have Nasdaq. We've been on a bullish run on the 4 hours on the 4 hour time frame. Let's see if we have a trend line that we could be respecting. We could possibly be respecting this trend line until we reach this level of resistance. This is where I want to see what Nasdaq has to do, so we can start to see high impulsive move, right? High moves with volume. We have this area here. We have another range up there. So let's see. Let's remove this over here. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Let's see how we closed on Friday. Friday we closed bullish, but with a little bit of indecision. So we are trading above. Let's see, we are continuing this trend, also correlating on the daily time frame. Looks about better there, just because it's coming from the higher time frame. We could see continuation on Nasdaq. So we'll see. Let's go down to the shorter time frames, 2 hour time frame. Yeah, same thing. For the 1 hour time frame, el único puto que no está suscrito.
¿Ya me suscribiste?
Sí.
Pero no me habías dicho nunca cuál es tu canal.
It's fake people, bro. They don't support you. Alright, ese café es para mí.
¿Quieres? ¿Quieres?
No, mentira.
¿No quieres?
No.
¿Quieres joder?
Guys, I used to drink coffee, but I don't know. I stopped drinking coffee. I felt like drinking water was better. Try to get like more water cups. I only drank one today, so I need definitely to get another water inside of me. Let's go down to the 30 minute time frame. Let's see what we have. We could have some nice mini levels of support and resistance. This is about, let's see. Yeah, sounds about right. 200 points. Not bad, not bad. Just want to make sure that my 300 points are perfect. So let's see, guys. So I would, if I were to take buys, it'd be somewhere around, right, 15, 15, 420. That's where I'd be taking buys. Oh wait, let me remove that guy. That guy should not be here. Why isn't this guy shouldn't be? If this guy was here, it was. Yeah, let me remove that. Put this and right here. So I want to see what Nasdaq is going to do for the next couple. Same thing, right? So I'm looking at the 4 hour candle. Let's see how it closes in the next 27 minutes. 15-minute time frame. Let's go and look to the left to see when was the last time we were at that level. And if it's a valid entry. Yeah, it is pretty valid. There is a lot of reaction to the left at this area. So if we start to trade it above that 15420 area, we could see a nice bullish push. One moment, guys. Let me go. Where Look, guys, good thing. Guys, the gold just nah. The gold just did that. And this is why we are patient, guys. This is just a trade idea, right? If we would have gone in out of impulse, we would have hit stop loss. Yeah, it's 20 pips, but still, you know, on the 4-hour time frame, it was supposed to be below the wick. So now it's 20, or it was 1891. 20 pips would be right there. But I like it below the wick. 25 pips. Regardless, you're still looking at a 35 pip take profit, right? In reality, it's 45 because you want a wick fill. You want to wick fill the previous wick. But this trade idea could play out, guys. But we still have 21 minutes left for this trade, so we're not gonna get in yet. Not in at the moment. Guys, let me get a cup of water real quick. I'll be right back. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's your Monday been, guys? So today I must have waking up even earlier. Today I woke up at 1 hour before this live stream. So I woke up like at 7 a.m. But I woke up feeling nice, and I love waking up in the morning. For the past couple of weeks, well, previous weeks, right? More than a couple of weeks. I've been waking up pretty like late. I don't like waking up late. Let's see what's going on around with Bloomberg markets. Um, FX markets. All right, try to distract a bit. All right, so now we have our safe buys. We have our pretty much risky buys, right around here. But I mean, the risk to reward ratio is there. You know, I would rather take it any day versus take sells. If I were to want to take sells, it'd be somewhere right around 1920, below 1922, right? We're at 25. The most we can get off the sells is like 30 pips. The most we can get off the buys is infinite. So obviously, the, not going to be infinite, but we have a higher risk reward to the upside. So that's why I would be looking for the buys. We got 17 minutes left for the 4 hour candle closure, so let's see where we close off on that 4 hour candle. Go to 15 minute. All right, let's take a look here. Guys, in these moments when you guys wonder, like, I know a lot of people like to get in because they can't wait. 60 minutes left. In this moment, you can go and, while you wait for the trade to play out, you don't have to be glued to the screen. You guys could also go and study, like, the fundamentals, right? I was telling you guys. So, like, let's take a look at the CPI. Now that we know that we have CPI on Wednesday, um, what does CPI mean, like, right? I know what CPI means, but it's always good to just get a recap or look at this, look at related stories regarding the CPI. Um, Here we can see why traders care, right? Consumer prices account for majority of overall inflation. Inflation is an important currency evaluation because rising prices lead to central banks to raise interest rates out of respect for the inflation. So we see here consumer price index is what CPI stands for, and it's the average price of various goods and services are sampled and then compared to the previous. So we got previous was 0.2% and we're forecasted at 0.6%. So is higher percentage good? Yes, for the CPI. And is lower percentage bad? Of course. So here, as you can see here, we have previous examples of higher numbers and lower numbers, right? The higher we are, closer to one, the better. The lower we are, the farther away we are from one to, right? Opposite side, like 0.1% is red, bad. So just so you have an understanding of the CPI numbers, and it tells you we're getting the report from the month to month basis and from the year to year. Year to year, we're at a 3.6% coming. Well, we're forecasted coming off of from a 3.2%. Will we get anywhere near that? Possibly, possibly not. We just gotta wait and see. Sometimes the number is closer to that. Sometimes the number is exact. Sometimes the number is higher than that. Um, let's go take a look here and let's look at the related stories while we're waiting. We have gold here. There's nothing on gold. We have NAS 100 as well. I think last time we saw NAS, there was nothing as well. Yeah, I wanted to buy above 15,420. We're at 15,417, so we're trading near that level. We do gotta be keeping an eye out on that though. Um, with this one, trade idea would be something like this. I'll have a tight stop loss. You could put 200 pips, which is about, I mean, 200 points, which is about 23 pips. So 23, 233 points, or you could put your 15 pip stop loss. Or some Nasdaq is a little wicked, so I'd rather do this. Um, Possibly try to catch this right here to start looking at 30-minute time frame. Straight could play out. Something like this, right? That's what I'm looking at. There is also a possibility we come and touch and respect this level, this trend line, right, which correlates with this level of support to then continue to the upside. So maybe it's not the time for this trade is not maybe we're in a little too early for this trade, right? So well, let's see how it goes. We still got 12 minutes left for this trade to play out. Let's take a look at US 30. All right, US 30. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. I always start looking from the 4 hour. It seems like we're uptrending as well, guys. Um, we're at 34,644. Same, looks like the same trade as gold, right? Sort of want to trade just to sort of, since we've been uptrending, sort of wick through the previous wick, right? Um, with a stop loss right below our current wick. How big is that wick? That big, oof, it's huge wick. I'm only gonna be looking at NAS most likely. I don't really want to be looking at US 30. What I do want to take a look at though is S&P, SPX. I want to see how S&P. I will start taking a look at S&P and trying to trade SPX. I kind of like how it moves. It correlates with the New York stock market. Sometimes I'm live from, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I sort of want to trade metals for the first part of my morning, right, which is XAUUSD, and I want to trade indices, which would be SPX. Now, I don't think I'll be trading Forex anymore, guys. Forex being your like GBP, JPY, or AUD, JPY, NZD CAD, AUD CAD, all those Forex base pairs. Like maybe I'll take a couple trades, on a Forex pair, but let's see. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna trade ever again, but because I most likely will. But I just don't really want. I don't really like trading Forex pairs. I like commodities. I like, indices. I like metals. And metals is what I've been good at. Gold, trading gold. It's what I've always liked to do. So let's go take a look at the daily. What up, Fernando? I just saw your message. Great morning, sir. Great morning, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Anybody just putting up? Are you guys on any trades at the moment? We're just taking a look. We're here waiting for gold. Pretty much at the moment as we currently speak, we're just waiting for gold to close 8 minutes for the 4 hour candle closure. 8 minutes left, and we hit pre New York session on the stock market. That's two. right, so this is what I want to see. U.S. bond traders brace for risk inflation will fuel rate 24 hours ago. See, this doesn't make sense. When we take a look at the dollar, seeing those types of report, DXY, let's go to the daily. It just doesn't make sense when we're talking about inflation, right? When there's forecasting, when there's people forecasting inflation, for us to just continue to the upside on the dollar. Bond traders have been ratcheting up bets that the Federal Reserve isn't done with its interest rate hikes just yet. Next week, we'll hope to determine if they're right. Next week, I'm assuming we have the Fed chairman speaking. Let's see. Let's go to next week, Monday. Sunday. Yep, FOMC statement. So we're currently at a 5.5, right? That's what interest rates are at. Interest rates are currently at a 5.5%. Now, will that number go up? If that number goes up, we could expect the DXY to just continue to the downside, and we could see bearish movement on the DXY. But if that number goes down, we could expect DXY to possibly even go up. Now, if it stays the same, it's more good news than bad news. So, but wow, it's every is that every time there's a statement regarding the funds, the rate, right, the funds rate, it's always questionable. But the question is how much longer are you going to keep pushing rates? I honestly think, just my opinion, not an expert in this, but my opinion, I think we could see rates get to 6.25, you know, to 6.25 basis point. We could possibly even don't even be surprised if we see eights, you know. But let's see. We're currently at a 5.5. For if they are going to raise it, it'll probably be a quarter basis point, not a half or a full point ever. It'll just be like a quarter basis point that they'll raise it. So it'll be like at a 5.75. 5 minutes left for XAUUSD. Let me go get my charger before computer dies. Let's take a look at the 4 hour time frame. getting charger. 3 more minutes left for that 4 hour counter closure. I think I'm gonna execute this trade, guys. I really like this trade. There's just not a lot of volume, so I don't. What I'm hoping is that I get in the trade. Like I'm hoping that this does not happen, right? I hope it doesn't happen. That we get in this trade and then we just see no volume and then we're just sort of ranging in that trade. But let's see. I'm gonna before. Should I pause? I might not even be able to get my entry, guys. Might not even be able to get my entry. Let me get some more water. $30 left. So guys, I really like this trade too because also remember guys, I told you guys in the beginning of this live stream, I don't know who was here. Okay, we just opened up. I really want my entry, guys. I can't. It'd be almost 13 pip difference if I were to get it now. I can really be. I'd rather be patient and wait for my entry. Because right now I have a 20. Right now I would have a 20. I have a 25 pip stop loss, right? If I wait for my entry, it'd be with 25 pip stop loss, and then 13 pips would be higher. So now I have to move my stop loss even lower, raise my stop loss. I think I missed this trade, but either way, I'm still in this trade all the way from the beginning. Like I was mentioning to those who were with me in the beginning of this live stream, I think my earliest position was 19. On one account, it was 1918, and then on another account, that's like my lowest position. And I have another one where I'm in at 1925. So I don't mind sitting on this trade, but I will be patient and wait for my entry. If I don't get that 1926 entry, I'm not getting in. I want 1926. Look first, then leap. Seen that message so many times. I think they need a new message. We did see some volume at this time though. We saw a nice little 15 pip move. Let me see what's up with it. If we were to get in here, 1928, 1928. Um, we could have a stop loss right around here. 1926.8, 10 pip stop loss. 10 pip stop loss is I think would be the move. TP1 would be something like that, about 20 pips. 10 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit. I think would be like a nice trade if I don't get this if I don't get this entry. Yeah, I think that's a nice 15-minute time frame trade. All right, guys. Then we're gonna execute on this trade. Stop loss would be 1927, and TP1 would be 1930, and then 1932, 1934. Let's see where it's at before I get in real quick. Gonna have the trade ready for everyone. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. Not in yet, guys, not in yet. If I have to wait 9 minutes for this candle closure, I'll wait 9 minutes for this candle closure just to get good confirmation. Let's see. Let's see how 30 minutes looking. 10 pip stop loss is really tight though, guys. I'm only doing it just because, I don't see us hitting this break even level. Like looking at my spreads, looking at charts. Good thing I haven't gotten in yet. Alright, I'm not in yet, I'm not in yet. Not in yet, not in yet. I think I'm gonna wait 7 minutes for this candle closure, guys. I don't like. Scroll down to the 5 minute time frame. Not in yet, guys. I'm still waiting for this. For this. I think I'll possibly be waiting 1 minute. I'll possibly be waiting 1 minute for this candle closure. 5 minutes. All right, let's see. All right, I think getting in soon, guys. I want the next 5 minutes to open up bearish. Flip. Let's see. Oh shit! I never called it for my signal. 30 up 6 pips, 7 pips. Flip 4 hour real quick. Damn, this one's playing out though. Nice, nice. Damn, I couldn't call a trade for the. Couldn't call a trade. Well, I never got in a 10 pip trade. I couldn't get in it. Didn't my execution wasn't fast enough. But it's nice to see that the trade ideas are playing out. I'm not missing out. I'm still in these trades as well. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Woo. 9/11 guys. Shout out to 9/11. It was just 8/11. 1929. It won't be getting. All right, we should be good now. Sorry guys for that. For that. Shouldn't happen again. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Thank you guys for putting up. Whoever pulled up, don't forget to give a like on the like button. And if you're not subscribe, and put notifications on so you can stay tuned on when we go live. See you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Peace out.